Welcome. If you have ever opened MT5 or TradingView and felt confused by all these red and green candles, this video is for you. Today, I will teach you how to read candlesticks step by step so you can start to understand price action like with real trader you have ever imagined it to be. No jargon, no long stories, just straight to the point. Before we jump into the chart, I want you to understand one thing, one important thing. Every single candlestick you see on the chart represents a battle between buyers, the bulls, and sellers, the bears. This battle happens in every time frame, from the super fast 1 minute chart all the way up to the monthly chart. Price action is simply the study of how price moves on the chart, the raw movement of the market itself. Candlestick reading is the foundation of price action trading, and it's often more powerful than depending on a bunch of indicators. Once you master this, you will start to see the market like the pros do. Let's dive into the anatomy of a candlestick. Alright, let's break down the anatomy of a candlestick. This is the most important part. Once you get this, everything else becomes easy. Hello, there's nothing much you can do if you are not familiarized with the candle. Let's dive in. So you can see the candlestick has two main parts. The body, as you can see, this is the thick. This is the rectangle that I mark. That is what they call the body. It ranges between the opening price and the closing price. We also have the wick. This is the wick. This is the wick. This green long thin line. This long thin line, that is what we call the wick. It is also called the shadow. It's like when the market is ranging up, ranging down, it forms wick. It means you can see this is the wick, a long thin line. So we have four parts. We have four definition out of the candle. We have the highest point, lowest point, opening and close. Opening price, this is the starting point of the price in a candle. The close price means this is the closing price in a candle. I means this is the highest point, as in when the market is ranging up, ranging down, ranging up, ranging up. This is the highest level it's ever got into. And when the market is ranging up, ranging down, ranging up, this is lowest point the price ever, the lowest level the price ever got into. As you can see, that is the lowest price the price ever got into. Yeah. Let me first give you a quick interpretation of what each candle does. Let's go to the chart. Okay, let's use this one as an example first before we go to the chart. When you see a full candle like this with no wick or tiny wick, that is, we call that candle bullish Marubozu. When you see a full red candle with tiny or no wick, we call this bearish Marubozu. Are you getting my point? Bearish Marubozu. So, what is the interpretation of this one? The color green here. As you can see, color green. Most platforms nowadays use green. Doesn't mean green is the only candle you can use. There are many candles. There are many color you can use. You can change the color to any color of your choice. But most platforms nowadays, even in forex, in crypto, in indices, in volatility, in stocks, everyone uses green nowadays, and everyone uses red to represent the bearish. But if you wish, you can decide to change the color based on your choice. Like me now, let me show you the example. Like me now, see. Let me show you. Like me now, I have changed my own to. I changed the bearish candle. Wow. As you can see, I've changed my own bearish candle to black, because red means danger, red means fighting, red means blood. Sometimes when the market is dropping like a free fall, especially when you are in a buying order, it kind of creates some tension, some make you too scared. That's why I use black. At least black is somehow cool. That's why I use it. So let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to where we are. So you can decide to change it. There are so many setup. Multiple candles form chart patterns, and multiple chart patterns forms market structure. I think we are going to cover that in my next video. So as I've said before, let's go to the chart. I want to show you something. I said in the early stages, I said, you see, I said open the candle has an opening price, closing price, highest level and lowest level. See, I want to over this thin line. I want to over this interpreter, this four rectangle you can see. I want to over it on the candle. I hover it on Marubozu candle, a full bullish candle. You see, let's go here. You can see. You see, this is the opening price. When I over this Marubozu candle, you can see this means the opening price. You can see the price here. This is the opening price, 0.7280. This is highest level the prices ever got into. This is the lowest level the prices. This is lower level the prices ever reach, and this is the closing price in this candle. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let's move to another candle. You see, you can see this is a shooting. This is an indecision candle. It is called Gravestone. I will still explain it, but we will still explain it further. See, I have over this first line. I've over it on this candle. Opening price, highest level the price ever reached, lowest level it ever reached, and this is the closing price. You can see it. This is the full function of a candle. Let me just give a fast way to read each candle. When you see a full, you can see this is a full green candle. It represents the bullish. It represents the buyers. It represents the market is longing. Those three words, buying, bullish and long, it means the same thing. The market is moving upward. As you can see, When you spot this one, you see it. The market is buying, as you can see. It means the market are in full control. As you can see, this one, this one, you can see this sharp rejection in this one. You can see this is a hammer. Let's take it slow. Let's go back to our first page. We have different type of candle, so that's what I'm covering now. This is we have different kind of candle. We have different types of candlestick. We have the hammer. We have the bullish engulfing, morning star, bullish Marubozu, shooting star, bearish Marubozu, evening star, indecision candle, Doji, Dragonfly, Gravestone. You don't have to memorize all these candles. Your main purpose is to know their functions. When you spot a candle, what it represents, its function, that is what you will be after. And you don't have to memorize many candles, like 50, like 30. You don't need it. A few candles is better, as in knowing what they does and able to apply it whenever you spot it on the chart is far better. Simplicity wins the game, not complexity, not over complication. Like this hammer, let me use hammer. Like this hammer is a bullish reversal candle. You see, as you can see, the market is like the sellers are in control. They are moving the price down like this. It's just only one candle I'm trying to explain. The buyer just take over from nowhere, boom, and push it up, and they end up closing. The bullish end up winning the candle. So this is a bullish Marubozu. Whenever you spot it you know that the bullish are in full control. Likewise, this shooting star, this is a bearish reversal. It's like the buyers are in control, like this. The sellers, the bearish, the sellers just come from here and push it and pull, and they won the candle. That's what shooting star means. This is a evening star. This is also bearish reversal. You spot it at whenever you spot it, you need the sellers take over. This blue candle means the buyer is in control. This indecision candle is the buyers are losing momentum, and this red candle means the sellers take over, boom, and won the battle. It is a three candle, evening star. Likewise, morning star, a three candle. The sellers are in control. Each candle represents, let me talk what each candle represents. This one means the sellers are in control. This indecision means the seller are losing momentum. There's indecision. They are losing momentum. Out of nowhere, the buyers come and won the battle. When you spot this morning star with some confidence, a buy setup, you can take a buy, but you can't rely wholly on a candle. You have to find 2 or 3 confluences criteria to back this up. So as I mentioned, this indecision candle. So this candle, see, they don't just operate randomly. you can spot, you will always spot this candlestick everywhere on the chart. They are the combination of a candlestick. It was from a market structure, a chart pattern. So they are everywhere on the chart. But what makes a candle to be, as in to has strong hold, to be able to, as in when you spot it at a zone, but they are key zone. When you spot them, makes it to be more powerful, make the candle to be more effective, and it makes you to use it as a confidence to take a setup. So zones, when you spot this candle like hammer, like bullish hammer, Marubozu, like bullish engulfing, and you know how this candle will reverse. Like when you spot hammer at a, let me take it to the chart. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. You see, this is an hammer. You can see this is an hammer. Immediately it appears here, the markets reverse and start moving up. So where bullish reversal candle, bearish reversal candles are more effective are key zones, support and resistance level, psychological level, along with trend line. Bullish reversal candle and bearish reversal candles are much effective. Or if you spot it out of nowhere, like in the middle of nowhere in the chart, it may not be effective. It may just work a little and not that work much. But if you spot them at key level, along trend line, support and resistance level, psychological level, and with some other confluences criteria, it will be more effective at that zone rather than spotting them randomly. As you can see, when this hammer candlestick, when it form here, the market start reversing up immediately. You see, let me show you. This is a key level. Let me show you if I can able to. Let me show you. Let me use a zone where let me use the one which is more far better. Well, as you can see, you see, this is a key level. This is an area of support. You see, when the market got here, when the price reach here, it's immediately reject. You see, this wick also means rejection. When you see a long wick like this, it means market, when the market gets into a level and it rejects, it shows wick, and the wick is long, twice as long as the body. This means the price is rejecting that zone. You see. So as you can see, when I have mentioned before, when there's indecision, it's mean you see the price was moving downward, the seller in control. When it got to this point, there's indecision. It means the seller are losing momentum. They don't have more purchasing power anymore. And it also means there is likely to be reverse. You can see this is indecision candle. So as you can see, I also mentioned that a key level of power where all these bullish reversal and bearish reversal candle are more effective at key level, support and resistance level, psychological level, along trend line. This is trend line, as you can see, but that one will be covered later. You see, when you go to, there is a wick, and this is like a bullish, this is like a hammer. You see, the price start moving upward. The price
the price started to move upward. You can also see a sharp rejection, a hammer. Where they are more effective, you will see this is the area of support and resistance, as I mentioned before. You see, this is a resistance on support. When this zone is broken, the market comes in. See, you can see an additional candle. You can see this is a hammer. The market start buying when it shows, when this it gets to this zone. This zone are much powerful zones, support and resistance key level, as I've mentioned. So there are so many, you can't just spot them anyhow. There are zones, levels, you spot them. As I mentioned, this is support and resistance level. You see, when it reach, you tap here, it's come back here, you reject it, start moving up. Let me show you another. Let me show you more examples. So, like hammer, shooting star. Let me show you more. Let me show you morning star. So, in this video, or at the end of this video, I will drop a PDF. Download the PDF and it will give you more insight about the candlestick, about basics of trading, like candlestick, trend lines, support and resistance, chart patterns, and some little strategy, market structure. The book will cover it, so you have to go through it to gain more insight. As you can see, yeah, I've gotten it. This is a morning star. This is an evening star. You see, a bullish candle, indecision candle, and a bearish candle. The sellers now gain momentum. As I mentioned before, the first is the bullish are in control. The second means the bullish are losing interest, and the third is the bearish, the sellers take over. This is a morning star. Let me zoom it. This is a morning star. This three candle. This is a morning star. So that is that. You have to spot them at key level. So in an upcoming video, I will still talk about key levels, support and resistance levels, all those zones. You know where they are in the market, so it's also broadening your knowledge based on what I've taught you now. So what I want you to do now is go to the chart. What I want you to do now, go to the chart, try to spot each candle, see what it does. As in, you see this Marubozu full candle. You see when it's from what happened, the market goes up. When it's spotted going full candle, Marubozu bearish, what it does. As in, try to, this is an indecision candle, Doji, Gravestone. This is a Gravestone Doji, indecision candle. You see, in the PDF I will share, you will gain more insight on all these bullish reversal candle, indecision candle, bearish candle. So it will broaden your experience. Study each chart, study each candle, what you can see, observe what you can observe, jot them down. That is how you need for you to master trading or to get good at it. You have to be a student. You have to be learning, constantly learning. You can't say I've known it before and stop. You have to be refining your skill, refining your edge, studying, try to observe the market. What is one thing I can learn today or this week? Journaling, reviewing, all those kind of things helps you. It helps you to hone your skill. You have to be a student of the market.